number 2, or is DS21 going to be that wall in the way? Either way, we're only going to be able to find out once the set is over. Take it to the graveyard. DS21 immediately backdashing and finding a Mortal Slide with punish.
Yeah, very nice with punish round start there. You never want to let Tsurugi get started, because once he gets that shield pressure up on you, especially in the corner, it's kind of GG's for the most part. But right now, oh, baited out the DP, and that should be that quick round to DS21.
Absolutely. DS21 started us off strong. I like the cancel as well. Shadowking trying to go for the whiplash, but not today. Grim Reaper stays safe with that meter backing himself up. And looks like that counter hit spray will be in Shadowking's favor, as it looks like we're going to be making the most of it. Spaying the meter for the knockdown off of the CDP. Chain shift on wake up coming in from DS21. Nothing coming out from Shadowking. Waiting a little bit and finding the mix.
Yeah, catching DS21 on the throw whiff there was a little bit too far, but able to get out the corner with the 3D, finds the Mortal Slide, and now we get to run our scary offense here, getting some command grabs going, keeping the pressure up with the chain shift into the assault, and I believe IW, yeah, there it is. That is going to be game number 1 over to DS21.
DS21 making a name for his family, his lineage of DS Gordeau players, the 21st to do it, and looks like won't be the last, as DS21 is going to be starting us off strong in set number 2. Let's see how Shadowking has let's see what Shadowking has in store and what he has to respond to that pretty solid first 2 rounds coming in. I like how DS21 was mixing up his options, not only in pressure but also in neutral, and how he used meter to keep himself safe on things that may otherwise look like they are unsafe, like that raw Grim Reaper from round start.
Yeah, I do want to point out these round starts, though, have been going in favor of DS21 so far. It's really been Shadowking on the back foot from the start, but Shadowking proving to fight right back. Oh, yeah, that looked like a bit of an awkward combo. Oh, no! Catch the low shield. That is a big starter for DS21, and now you have full meter to cash out with if you find this next hit, and you are gonna find it indeed. We saw this last time with the chain shift, and this time you don't even need the IW, just cash out the 100.
And DS1 has been on a tear. The Green Reaper taking everyone's souls, but Shadowking is stepping up to the Grim Reaper and saying no, putting up the wall and smacking him with that big shield, bringing him to the other side of the screen, to the corner, finding a throw, going to be throwing him out of the corner though, so that could be bad for the 6C overhead. It's going to be catching DS21. Not everyone is immune to overheads, and certainly not DS21, as Shadowking scores a perfect to stay in the game.
You know, I mentioned the round start. Shadowking has been doing pretty well at making these comebacks from losing the round start, but this time the adjustments are catching DS21 off guard for these round starts. Oh, Mortal Slide catching though. That's gonna be some nice corner carry for DS21. You got the cycle, and oh, just gonna catch the 2A actually. And again, still scary situation. Plenty of grid. Oh my god, just go for it. A backdash!
One on the backdash to Shadowking. He had enough of that. We are not playing Street Fighter, folks, but we are playing anime games, and the meter spend on the DP going to be snatching up Shadowking as DS21 takes the set here. That's going to be a 2-0 for Rutabagas, and actually the first 2-0 of the week. It's so surprising that we've been coming down so close to the wire in all these matchups until now. DS21 is making a name for Rutabagas, saying no, Iron and Blood, you are not going to be taking this series so easily.